Have you ever seen someone so blinded by arrogance that they completely underestimated the wrong person? Well, that's exactly what happened when a cocky police officer walked into the courtroom, thinking his badge gave him power over everyone. What he didn't know was that the woman sitting on the bench was not only a highly respected judge, but also someone who believed in justice above all else. And by the end of that trial, his own words would come back to haunt him. It all began when Officer Daniels, known around town for abusing his authority, was called into court for a case of misconduct. He had wrongly arrested a black man, using excessive force, and tried to justify it with lies. Strutting into the courtroom, Daniels smirked, assuming it would be an easy win. But when he saw Judge Robinson, a black woman in her early 50s, sitting at the bench, he leaned back with a condescending grin. Instead of showing respect, he muttered under his breath, "Figures, let's see how this goes." Loud enough for others to hear. The entire courtroom froze. Judge Robinson, calm yet firm, continued with the case. The victim's lawyer presented video evidence that clearly showed Daniels using unnecessary force. Instead of owning up, Daniels arrogantly interrupted, rolling his eyes and even raising his voice at the judge. "With all due respect, Your Honor, I know how to do my job. I don't need lectures from someone who's never been on the streets." The courtroom gasped. Daniels had just disrespected the highest authority in the room. Judge Robinson leaned forward, her voice steady but cutting like steel. "Officer Daniels, this courtroom is not your street. And here, the law, not your ego, decides what is right." As the trial went on, the evidence piled up against him. Finally, Judge Robinson delivered her verdict. "Officer Daniels, your actions were a disgrace to the badge you wear. You are hereby found guilty of misconduct, stripped of your position, and barred from serving in law enforcement again." Daniels' smirk vanished. His arrogance had crumbled into shock. He walked out of that courtroom speechless, knowing he had destroyed his own career. And the entire room erupted in applause, not just for justice being served, but for the courage of a judge who refused to bow to intimidation. This is The Hidden Chapters. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories that reveal the truth behind respect, justice, and humility.